God, please help me out. Please give me guidance. Please send me to someone or someone come into my life as a mentor to show me the way. And sometimes a little prayer like that can change everything. 2 years ago, when everything is go wrong and I don't understand why and everything tend to collapse, even how hard I try. And when I start to pray and when I start to read the Bible to understand the truth. So earlier at the gym, I have this aha moment. And I think this is the shocking myth about working out. Fitness is really the myth about business as well. It's not doing like 100 or million different things to become successful in fitness. It's about doing only a few things, like maybe like just 3 things in the most simple way and doing it deep into it to get the result. Before, I used to think about fitness like I gotta go to doing yogas, Pilates or boxing and like go to the gym like 7 days per week and do a ton of low exercise to get the result. But the truth matter, the fitness that I discovered recently after 10 years that I work out so much and don't get result. But now what I do is simple. Go to the gym, not 7 days, like 4 days per week. And after that, walk 10,000 steps per day to stay active, track my calorie and eat under my calories. But the key is just like eat within that range of your calorie. It depends on your goal. Simple as that. And in business, many guru out there, motivational speaker, they can tell you like,
you gotta wake up 5 a.m. in the morning and motivation and listen to motivation of the speaker.
And you have to have the morning ritual to become successful. And I used to do that. And in business, to be honest with you, to get the result, it's just like fitness. Simple. You just find a big problem, solve the problem for people, and stay focused to solve the problem, and you make money. And after that, you just master sale, like every day talk to 5 people and close 1. The next thing is marketing. Find one paid traffic source, whether do Facebook ad and run traffic through that funnel, and you become successful. And if you want to grow more, build a team of A player. It's simple as that. And the rest are 100 different things like motivation. You don't even need it. You can wake up at 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. It doesn't even matter. The simple thing is the hardest thing to do. And we tend to overcomplicate those simple things. And we tend to make excuse to ourselves like, oh, because I want to make it more fancy because I do a lot of things. That's why I fail. Master the simple thing. And there's the art in the simple thing.
In fitness, people quit because they don't see results fast enough. In business, what were the moments where you wanted to quit because progress wasn't fast?
People just quit on everything when they don't see fast results, whether fitness, business, relationship, everything. But for me, at early stage of my career, it's like when I don't make money. When you try everything, like wake up early, 7 a.m. in the morning, read 100 books, from personal development to marketing to sale, attend freaking low ton of conference, from marketing to sale, and pay a ton of money for online course. And you do everything, finally you don't get the result. You don't even make like $6,000-$7,000 per month, not even $5,000 per month. You tend to quit, and that's what happened to me like a decade ago. I try a lot of things and I don't get the result. I mean, it's very tempted to quit.
Is building muscle similar to building a business in your opinion?
Exactly the same way. Building muscle is not about you doing 100 different things. Sometimes you have to do the thing correctly. Like recently, before I used to go to the gym, right? And I do this crunch in a machine and I could do like, okay, 1 rep, 2 rep, 3 rep, and I do like 20 reps. And I do for the longest time, I don't even get any result. But recently I start to do like, okay, let's do only 2 sets, but I do it only like 8, but I do it heavy and I do it with like resistance. I get result by doing that. Same thing with squat. I used to go squat and I go halfway and I go up, but now I go all the way down and I focus on the rep and I get results. Same thing in business. It's not about you do 20 to 50 to 100 things. Sometimes you just need to do one thing correctly, like doing sale. Your job as a CEO at the early stage to grow a company to $100,000 a month. Sometimes it's simple as you taking up sale call. You go onto that sale call and you talk to 5 to 7 people a day and sell and become a good salesperson. That's it. And you make $100,000 per month. And after that, you just train somebody to become like you. And the next thing is you just master marketing, run Facebook ad and become good at it. And you just do that. And now you train somebody else else to do that for you. That's how simple that in business. But then we don't realize, and we tend to overcomplicate things, and we let the shiny object syndrome, this AI tool, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and a ton of freaking like too much tool that distract us from doing the important thing. And we want to be busy but not productive, and be busy but not produce the result. So that's why the intensity, the focus is what important in fitness. Same thing with business.
How do you handle comparison in business?
But we gotta be honest to ourselves. At some point in our life, in our journey, we will compare ourselves with other people. Don't lie to yourself. I did many times. It is okay to compare yourself with others, but don't be jealous of others. That is the toxic part. If you can learn to compare yourself with others, but to be inspired by others, that is a good thing. But if you can do that, eventually you will progress. It's kind of like you go from grade 1 to grade 3 and 4 and 5. It's like, and when you can do that, to focus on yourself more in fitness and in business. I'll tell you the truth is, there are 1,000 people out there in the gym, or even 100 people out there in the gym I see every day is have much better body than I am, much stronger than I am. But I can tell you this, right now at a point in my life right now, what I learned is focus on your own journey. Every day I go to the gym, how can I achieve better health so I can have more energy, so I can focus more into my business and can grow myself as a leader and impact and help all the people below me to become successful. And the moment when you start to focus on yourself, you become a better person. And when you become a better person, it helps you so much in your business that you can see things and make better decisions as a leader. And that is the time where your business grow. How can you bring so much value to your staff that they will stick with your company over a long run, to be a great coach for them, to give them exactly what they want, right? And on top of that, how can you solve problem and care about your customer? I think those are the things that I'm really focused on. Sometimes I look at my competitor for inspiration and see their strategies, see their marketing for their sales, so I can inspire and to duplicate to make it better. I always focus on the core problem that we have right now within our customer. How can we deliver faster fulfillment for our customer? I feel like most of the time when people in fitness, they all want to get fast result. But all the people that I know, and especially my coach, the one thing I learned from him is fitness is a life learning journey, and you have to turn it into a lifestyle with patience. And I feel like the most healthy people in fitness and the most people get the most result is the people turn that into a lifestyle and they focus on their journey with a lot of discipline and patience. The more I grow older, the more wisdom I become. I feel like if you open a business just to make money and you're not really passionate to build a startup, you're not passionate to solve problems, you eventually leave yourself into disaster. Anyone who wants to become successful in a business, you have to turn it into a lifestyle where you just obsess to solve problems. You obsess to create a thing. You obsess on that discipline journey to master sales, to master marketing, like obsess to bring value to other people. And I feel like that's the only way for you to become successful into business. You integrate that to become part of you. And that's what I call lifestyle.
What were your bad habits?
It's very difficult in fitness for me to give up on eating random junk food. Like for example, in the weekend, I tend to drink some like random sweet stuff like bubble tea, or like eating random food, eating random buffet, and without tracking my calorie. In fitness, for me, it's like I have to give up on those kind of things and start to discipline on my calorie, which is pretty hard. It's easy to say and done. It's kind of like you eating pizza and finally say, don't eat pizza. So I know it's really basic, but like sometimes you have to give up the thing that you temporarily love to achieve the thing that actually give you the end result. In business, I tend to work really late. I tend to try to cram everything in at nighttime and knock out the top 3 to 5 things that I need to do every day. And because of that, like I get into the momentum and I try to finish stuff by 11 and after the 12 a.m. and 2 a.m. And I think that's a really bad habit. It's gonna affect my health, and at the same time, when I wake up late and stuff like that, and it's gonna lose track of the momentum. After 7 p.m., there's no more work.
What kept you motivated to keep going if you didn't see a result?
We all want to quit at some point in our life when we don't see the result after we try everything. In order for us to not quit during those moments, pray for a miracle. Weird for me to say this, but like sometimes you do everything is correct and you don't have the result. The only thing that you can do is you just pray. It's kind of like a bamboo tree, and you put a lot of water into your water every day, and finally you don't have the result. You just have to pray to the Lord. You pray to God, like, God, please help me out. Please give me guidance. Please send me to someone, or someone come into my life as a mentor to show me the way. And sometimes a little prayer like that can change everything. And that's what I did. During a time time that I'm about to give up, I pray to the Lord everything. And 10 years ago, the person who entered into my life is my big brother. He entered and he taught me a lot of solving problems. He showed me a lot of different things, and that's how I make money. So sometimes the closest people to you, the people around you, they may not enter into your life until you start praying to the Lord, and the Lord would bring that person to come and help you during that time, to give you the secret key to unlock the door.
Where do you draw motivation to build your business?
I used to watch like Brandon Bouchard, Tony Robbins, and every time I don't make money, I just watch them every single day when I wake up, listen to their motivational video to get pumped up and do some push-up and pull-up, watch an online course, reading book of motivation. But I can tell you, you can watch a ton of motivation and video, it might help, but motivation won't sustain over the long run. And if you ask me the question now, like where is my motivation coming from, I can tell you the real motivation to sustain is when you start to read the Bible and pray to the Lord. I know a lot of people like me before, they may not understand, but when you start to pray to the Lord, my God would bring the right people into your life. And I think that's what I did 2 years ago when everything is go wrong and I don't understand why, and everything tend to collapse, even how hard I try. And when I start to pray and when I start to read the Bible to understand the truth, and finally the Lord send the right people to me at the right time, and it give me a lot of peace. When I started seeking the truth and to humble myself more, I realized one thing is like every day when we're above the ground is a great day. I used to say that all the time, but I don't understand that. Many people out there in a different country, they go to war. They barely have food to eat. They don't have clean drinking waters, and they don't even make $1,000 per month. And I'm here like making over 300,000, 500,000. Later on, even if my business collapse, I'm still better off than a lot of people. I still have my family with me. I still have good health that the Lord give me. So what am I here to complain about? And now the Lord still bring the right people into my life to help me, and I still have this motivation to build a company. I am more than blessed than building the people out there. And the moment when you start to be humble and appreciate life and appreciate the thing like around you, I'll tell you, miracle things gonna happen. One thing that I learned is the grateful son will get blessed by the Father, and that is the one thing that I don't understand before. The more you appreciate life, the more you don't need much about life and still be grateful and happy about that, the more think joyful that life will come to you. I know it's kind of weird to say, but when you try to chase a woman so much and you obsess over the woman would not attract you. But when you start to appreciate life more and focus on yourself, things will come to you naturally. Life is miracle when you start to understand that perspective, and that works for business, for life, for everything.
Recovery is a big part of growth. What does recovery look like for you in business?
Every journey of an entrepreneur, if you want to go to the next level, you have to reset yourself, you have to recover yourself. Like for example, next month, I'm going to go to a cruise. What is the point of you working so hard in your business? Like I've been working for the last 1 year, and let's say I haven't taken up vacation. And sometimes it's okay to take vacation off and allow your team to help you out and see how well did they perform when you're not around. Reset yourself so you can enjoy a little bit of time with your family. And sometimes when you reset, you remove yourself out of the equation, you remove yourself out of the box, you can see things more clear and make better decisions. And those things is very healthy. Same thing like fitness. Like 2 months of tracking my diet, and I reset myself back to like 2,000 calories. Reset is a beautiful thing. It's must do in fitness and also in business to take yourself to the next level. And comment below to let me know what type of video that you want me to produce more, share more of those kind of video with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy and subscribe to the channel, and talk to you guys soon.